we're back. It's been 3 years.
Did you miss us?
A few must have, because we got requests.
Yes, we got requests. That feels good to get requests.
Does it
It
just?
does, actually, yeah. To think people are actually watching 3 years after. It's all good.
I think everybody was just wondering if we'd open our big mouths again
Yeah.
on the next album.
What we're going to waffle about.
Yeah.
So we're here to waffle about the latest in the 26th Alice Cooper album, I believe.
26.
26.
Wow.
Welcome to My Nightmare. With a 2, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you reckon?
Well, I thought it was great. I thought it was very, very, very Alice.
I don't think you can get more Alicey than this one.
No, and I had a total girly moment during this album too.
Oh, let me guess. Something to remember me by. Yeah? Girly moment?
Oh, possibly.
Well, I think it's an absolutely great album. It doesn't get any Aliceier than this one.
Aliceer?
Yeah,
Making
Aliceier.
up words again.
I like to make up my own words. Mark my words, that will be in the dictionary one day. Aliceier.
Aliceer.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I think it's a terrific album, and it opens with what could be a Christian rock anthem,
I think so.
and that may be a bit of a worry, maybe.
No,
I mean,
I liked it. I liked it.
it's a great song, but we don't want Alice to go all stripery on us and stuff. You know, all that Bible thumping and the big cross coming down. We don't want that from Alice.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily to say it is, but then Alice does a lot of that.
Well, he does a lot of different lyrics, usually redemption, good versus evil type lyrics for the last decade or so. He has. So,
Yeah.
but this one could be, you know, straight off a Striper or Petra type album, and I like it. I love the song. I wouldn't like to see too much of it, that sort of thing. But anyway, that's the
I
intro
enjoyed
song.
it.
I have made of you. Caffeine.
Yeah, okay.
We kind of like Caffeine. It's because the album is great, so every song on it is great. But Caffeine is perhaps the least great of the great songs on the album. It's alright. It's okay. It's upbeat and it's perky and it's a bit of fun.
That's it. It's one of Alice's fun ones.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a fun moment. We've done Caffeine. Enough on Caffeine. Little Nightmare Returns. Little spoken intro with a bit of music.
Yeah.
Not much to say about that, really. Minute and a half waffle. Probably, actually, it might have similarities to the opening of Dada, the way it's structured with a little bit of music and a little bit of waffle. Runaway Train is the next one. A Runaway Train. I think AC/DC did a Runaway Train or something like that. But who cares? It's the first song that the 3 remaining members of Alice's original band play on.
Yeah.
That's Dennis Dunway, Neil Smith and Michael Bruce play on this. And there's 3 songs that those guys play on, the remaining members of the original band. And that's a bizarre thing because they were not on the original Welcome to My Nightmare anyway.
So
well,
this album though seemed to encompass more than just Welcome to My Nightmare. I mean,
yes.
it had the different sounds from different albums throughout it.
Definitely.
And then my little girly moment was straight out of Lace of Whiskey.
Ah, yes.
But, well, you know, that was a real good song, and we'll get to that later.
We will.
But so it's not really a Welcome to My Nightmare as a total sound because it didn't have the creep effect.
No, there wasn't the creep effect.
It was more fun.
Yes.
It was more fun in the way Brutal Planet was good, except not so dark. It's a lot lighter than what Brutal Planet was.
Yes.
And the sound was more 70s, more total Alice sound.
It doesn't get more classic Alice. It's great.
So the album's not actually a continuation as in the same sound of music as Welcome to My Nightmare. So
The only real relationship to the original is some musical passages here and there.
Yeah.
It opens with the Stephen music, and there's a fair bit of it in
Of course,
Undertour.
Stephen's in there, so.
Yeah, well, Stephen's on a few of his albums. But this, to me, this whole album, it could be Alice's greatest hits. It's that he's never done. It's like a retrospective. He's taken a snippet from every era of his career and bundled it all together in this album. So this could have been called the greatest hits that Alice never did. And I think that would fit just as well. I think it's that good. It's going to be a classic.
Yeah, well, when you think Alice Cooper, most people think Welcome to My Nightmares. So if you're going to do a greatest hits that Alice never did yet,
it might as well be called
Yeah.
Welcome to My Nightmare. Well, yeah, touche.
Yeah.
So anyway, The Last Man on Earth comes after Runaway Train. And that's a vaudevillian type song. It's got its roots
You notice
in
he
some
looks
folks.
at me, and he's the one with all the notes over there.
Well, I've got the note. I've also got mineral water, in case you didn't notice that. So this is new age, Paddy. Anyway,
Well, at least you're not in the suit.
yeah, that was fun though. Anyway, don't sidetrack.
I'm sorry.
Me. The last Man on Earth, Alice's vaudevillian. This has got some folks roots. Its roots are in some folks, I think. This one, it's very some folksy. The Congregation. I think that's very Brutal Planet era. I reckon. The Congregation, Brutal Planet, Dragon Town era.
Yeah, I was going to say a little more towards Dragon Town.
Yeah. And I also agree with Alice that mimes and telemarketers belong in hell. Particularly telemarketers.
Along with a few others that weren't mentioned, but...
Indian ones, especially. They're very annoying.
No, all telemarketers.
Well, we don't get any ones except Indian ones.
Now, but they're not the ones that started it.
I'll bite your face off. Right. I like this song, I'll Bite Your Face Off. I think it harks way back to Flush the Fashion and Dance Yourself to Death. It's got a Rolling Stones feel about it, the music particularly. Very, very swagger, perhaps brown era-ish, brown sugar era Stones type song. It's well, that's touched on that part of Alice's career, the Flush the Fashion type feel there. What else we got? Oh, yeah, I thought there was a little Pinball Wizard feel in there too, with that little piano intro.
Okay.
It sounded a fair bit like Elton John's Pinball Wizard. Not The Who, they didn't do it, nah. Elton did it. The Who didn't do it. Doesn't exist, didn't happen. Only Elton. Right, what else we got? Oh, yeah, look, Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever. Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever.
Well...
The light's in my eyes, I can't see what I've written, so I'm sorry. I did know the name of the song, Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I shouldn't love it, I should hate it. Hate, vomit, but I love it.
Okay, why do you love it?
I don't know. I just do. I think it reminds me, I can't give you a reason why, but it reminds me of the very first time I heard He's Back from Constrictor. I don't think there's much similarity, but I'm just reminded of that time when I hear it.
Well, I think this whole album's like that. It makes you think of other songs that he's done in the past.
That was probably
Of
the whole
other
point.
albums, you know. Not Welcome to My Nightmare, but other albums.
Yeah,
It's like,
definitely. And I think that is perhaps more the concept of it than an official proper sequel where we lead off and things. I think that's more the point to me anyway. It's more the point. It's also something that song that I said reminds me of Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever. It also could have come from You Gotta Dance, the You Gotta Dance era. Says you got to dance, says there, you know.
Yeah, well, they dance to anything in hell, it will be disco, so...
No, I don't know. For me, hell is full of people rapping and doing this sort of thing. Oh, I can't do this sort of shit. Anyway, Ghouls Gone Wild. I think that's a Constrictor, Raise Your Fist and Yell era. Ghouls Gone Wild. That's what comes across to me.
That's the one that I said would be like the Beach Boys doing Mickey.
That's right, the Beach Boys. She said that would be like the Beach Boys doing
That's the
Mickey.
one.
Could you imagine it? It'd be like this, ooh, and then it'd be like this, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine. Imagine it. Don't. Better not don't. Something to remember me by. There you go. Happy girly moment.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is what the second song he's done that was a ballad that wasn't, you know, creepy, bloody.
Well, I think it's the best ballad Alice has done in years. I think too many times, in recent years anyway, he's tried to rewrite Only Women Bleed. I think the last time I bothered to count, it was close to 3 times he's redone Only Women Bleed. But this ballad, I think, is the best ballad since You and Me.
Yeah.
For Alice. Possibly it has shades of Might As Well Be on Mars from Hey Stupid, which was also a good ballad. But this one is classic Lace and Whiskey era Alice ballad.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's terrific that he's touched on that era, because it's often forgotten, because it was basically You and Me was the only listenable song to come from that album. So it's often a forgotten era, but I think that's great. What baby wants, baby gets.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, she likes that one. Yeah. It's got Keisha in it. I don't even know how you pronounce the name. Key Dollars.
Well, this time Alice isn't the devil in this one.
No.
But I always love it when Alice puts the devil into it, and this one's good.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. It harks back a little bit to the other dance song, Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever, and it's got that perky, doof, almost doof type beat happening there. And yeah, we both like that song.
Yeah, I like that real well.
I missed one. I missed the song. God damn it!
What'd you miss?
When Hell Comes Home.
Okay.
You missed When Hell Comes Home. Sorry about that. Might have to do some selective editing. Anyway, it's Alice's version of Janie's Got a Gun. It's dark. It's got great. It's reminds me a little bit of Gimme in that sinister vocal delivery that Alice does there. It's definitely grungy, something from the Brutal Planet Dragontown era, I reckon.
Okay.
You're being suspiciously quiet here. And then we go to the last song. Got to get out of here. It's like Escape, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be this album's Escape.
Yeah, that would be the escape of this album. Although it seems like his only escape, judging by the end of it, is death.
But
That he doesn't seem to get.
he seems to touch on all the other songs.
Yeah, there's a touch on all the other songs. It's almost like a recap.
Yeah, of the album.
Yeah.
And but yeah, this would be his escape.
Yeah.
From the album.
Definitely. And lucky last, Undertour,
Actually, I love that.
And the Undertour is very good. It's got some great musical passages, and it's clever the way he's taken some passages from the original Welcome to My Nightmare and intertwined it with some newer music and some of the songs from this Welcome to My Nightmare. That gets very confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah, I look like a total retard listening to that, because you catch each song as it changes throughout there, so you're like,
It blends. It blends in very clever. It's very clever. It might be a tad of a shame that there's no lyric to it. And
I don't know. I like it.
It was just a whisker shorter, just a whisker. It'd make a good intro for his live show. You know, to psych everybody up.
Yeah, but how would you make it shorter?
You couldn't.
You couldn't just do one note, one note.
You couldn't. Yeah.
But you could play it. I mean, he usually has some sort of intro. It can just play as he comes in or something.
Yeah.
But
We're off to see him again next week after.
Oh, that is...
Yeah, 29th of September.
Be a week from Saturday.
No, it's a
Week
Thursday
this
night.
Saturday. Oh, it's a Thursday night.
It's Thursday night.
Oh, how do we get out of here on a Thursday?
I don't know. But we're going to see him on a Thursday night. And we're hoping for Gimme. We want to hear Gimme again. We don't want to hear School's Out twice. So if you're watching this, Alice...
No, it's bad enough once.
We don't have to do School's Out 2 times, okay?
I'm still looking for the day Alice does something different.
I believe he does clones on this tour.
Leave all your idiot, God have the greatest hits fans out of the agenda and perform to the rest of us.
Yeah.
You know, let's get some new,
it's festivals for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
some more obscure stuff.
Some more. Oh, well, I said I believe he does clones.
Some more creepy stuff. You know, like the whole, trilogy that's my favorite that we won't talk about.
Roses on White Lace trilogy. Must do the Roses on White Lace trilogy. Yes. So anyway, I think that's probably about 10 minutes. I haven't been keeping track.
No, I haven't either.
So we're going to end it there. And thank you very much for the people who wrote to us and asked us to do this review. We hope we haven't disappointed you too much. Now, 2.5 year absence. We probably won't be
3
back.
years.
Probably won't be back till he does another album. So,
Which I kind of get the feeling that this is like a farewell album, it seemed like.
it's got a very much that sort of feel to it, but Ellis loves recording and touring, and he's also said that when the Rolling Stones give up, or Mick Jagger calls it quits, he knows he's got, 7 years left?
Yeah, but if you wait for Mick Jagger, I mean, they will stuff Mick Jagger. Kind of like, the whole Psycho thing. They will stuff him and set him on stage.
And poke him a little bit.
They may do some whole Disney animatronics or something to keep him moving.
A holographic Mick.
No, I don't think they go holographic.
Anyway, we're not talking about Mick. We've got to wrap it up.
No, we're talking about Alice here. So if he waits for Mick to not be on stage for 7 years, they'll be digging Alice up.
Well, if this is the final Alice album, if this is the swan song, it couldn't have been any better.
No, it was great.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely great.
So buy it. Go out and buy it.
Yeah, this is one you must have.
Absolutely.
If you're one of those fans that's choosy about what Alice albums you buy, which you're just stupid if you're that type of person, buy them all, even the ones we didn't like in the beginning.
Except the first two.
No, I'm talking even them too. You can't have, even we have them too. So you have to have the whole thing. But if you're one of those picky people, this is one you have to have. This is
Right.
great Alice.
We have to stop.
Okay.
Okay? So, again, thank you for the request, and we hope to see you again if there's another album.
Yeah.
Okay? Bye.
Bye.